Good morning. Just checking if you're still with us. Oh yeah, you're still there. Thank you for joining us. We are going to do Pictionary in this hour as well. So stay tuned. Make sure that you watch us do Pictionary. We're going to do a couple of the downloads, then do a Pictionary, a couple of more, then do a demo. And then we're going to give 500 points away. No bosses in. Man, if Stephanie was here, she'd be doing that anyway. Right, welcome back to live shopping. We've got Ethan on cameras for the first half of this hour, while our lovely Laura assists our Ian from Crafty Witches, which is coming up next. We're setting up the studio. Now, just a note on that, normally you would have had to go to liveshopping.vip. You don't have to do that anymore with Linda Chapman and Crafty Witches because she's come onto our website. So you will get your club discounts, your loyalty points, and on a basket spend over £35 after your discounts, you'll get free postage. So you've got all the benefits, just like you would with anything that comes out of Highlight Crafts, which is great. So I'll be with Ian for an hour in the next hour. But in this one, what if I told you that each of the downloads that we bought you, or 5 of the downloads that we bought you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that had 60 designs in, are £12.50 today. £12.50 for 60 designs. How amazing is that? Right? Fabulous. Okay, let's introduce you to the team. So we've got Ethan for the first bit. We've got our lovely Amber and Snoop. Oh, he even grumbled on cue then, didn't he? It's brilliant, Snoop. And then we've also got Lily, who's going to be showing you how to put some cards together with this, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Love that. Oh, Ethan, mind that camera. Every time, whoever it is, we need to move those somewhere else,
They are a bit
don't we?
bastard, aren't they?
It's because they're on triangular stands. We need to put them in Academy somewhere, I think, because they do get in the way. Right, let me introduce you to what live shopping is all about. If you're brand new to us, welcome. Please put a little comment in the chat and then we can give you a proper highlight welcome. And please, please, please make sure you open an account with us before you shop. It's free. We ask you for your date of birth, not because we're nosy, because we want to send you a little something extra on your birthday. And it automatically and for free makes you a member of Club Highlight. And that means that you will get those extra discounts on every order, loyalty points on every £1, and that free shipping on a basket spend over 35 after those discounts. Right, shall we get stuck in? Yes. Do I need to tell them how to shop? Let's jump straight in. We'll do that in a little while, okay? Let's do that. Right, now then, just been chatting to Lily about this. If any of you, well, I'm sure most of you watch Create and Craft for a long, long time and you remember Lowen, bless her. Every time I walk past it, it just makes me smile because it reminds me of Lowen. What a beautiful face, right? Faces are so difficult to get round. How wonderful is that, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Now, these are, if you're brand new to us, what we call a digital download. So once you've purchased this, in your account will appear a link. You can download those. Now, although we're calling them rice papers, you do not have to print them on rice paper. They can go on your regular paper. They can go on your regular cardstock. Anything that will go through your printer, you can print these onto. Lily's going to show you how when you get to your print settings, if you ask it to do several on a page, you could have 4 of those on one sheet and that could be on the front of your card. So please don't think that this is all about mixed media because it's absolutely not. This can be used in your home decor, in your mixed media, in your card making, in your art journals, your junk journals, all of it. It's brilliant. So what we do is we designed 60 designs around a theme, and this one is our fantasy. I think this is one of my favourite ones. I love the icy frosty. I'll tell you what, those snowflake stickers would work perfectly with these.
They certainly would.
If you've just got those and you haven't got this already, please pop this into your basket. Look at the detail in this artwork. Rice paper or mixed media Mixed media you do every day. If you make cards, you do mixed media because you're using card and glue. All it is mixing different mediums. This is all, but the papers when you design them is all about layer on layer on layer on layer. All of those design layers going on top of each other. So if we look at this one, for example, you've got all of this script in the background. Behind that, you've got like a vintage paper. Then you've got the torn edges that come over here. Then you've got this area here with that different colour. Then you've got the scene. Then you've got the mirror. Then you've got the florals and a deeper script at the front. There is probably, on most of these, between 8 and 10 layers that the graphic designer has to lay down. Now you're getting 60 designs for £12.50. That is phenomenal. It's a good job David's not in, because he'd been flaring his nostrils at that. Now then, look at these. How wonderful for a winter bride. If you've got a little one that loves Frozen, these are going to be absolutely stunning. Do you know what? I did these shows with David, and I'm looking at them now and I'm seeing, they look like they're brand new to me. They're not, obviously, but they look, because every time you look at them, you see something different. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Look how we've managed to get that reflection of those crystals in that crown. And then you've got your winter butterflies, your little birds in here. They're absolutely delightful. That in the lantern that we're bringing you as SVG files at 12 o'clock would look stunning in the apertures. So that's your second board on this one. Then we really do go into that Frozen look and feel. Look at that castle. If you've got little ones that are obsessed with Anna and Elsa, and Sven was my favourite character. I loved Sven. He was one of those characters that from a company like Disney. I think it was it Disney? Was it DreamWorks? Frozen. I think Disney? It's Disney. Was one of those characters that you could, and Olaf, that you could tell what their personality was like by their eyebrows. Do you know what I mean? They moved their eyebrows. It's brilliant, isn't it? So you've got all of these. You've got that beautiful bell tower there. And then you've also got this. Look how gorgeous these colours are. Look at that. With all the stalactites. It was one of those things at school that people could never remember which way they were. So I'm like, it's a pair of tights. They hang down.
Oh,
right?
Easy as that.
See, that's how my brain works, because I don't have pictures.
Got to have some sort of association. Yep. Best way to remember stuff, I always think.
Stalactites and stalagmites go up.
There you go. Easy as that.
Then, oh, look at her. Wow. Look at her eyes. That's incredible artwork. Look at that. They're phenomenal, aren't they? Sorry, Ethan, you're getting your stretches in today, love, aren't you? And then look, you've got your stag. How exquisite are these? Oh, I wonder what's beyond there. Look how beautiful these are. They're exquisite, aren't they? And today, instead of being $29.99, I said they were half price. They're better than that. And that price is before your club discount. Then there's no postage because it's digital. And as soon as you check out those baskets, you can download, you can be crafting with these this afternoon if you want to. So you've got all of those. Then you've got, oh, these are gorgeous. Look at these. That storybook is exquisite. If you got the SVG download of the Quirky Bird books, that shrunk down is going to look amazing. You've got, look at that cat. Look at that. How exquisite is that? And then look at that. Wow, these are really, really striking. Now, you saw David the other day digitally cut that out on Minecraft Studio and then print it onto a sticker sheet. So you can create these as your stickers if you wanted to as well. Then you're also going to get these. Love a winter fox. Look at that. Look at the unicorn. How beautiful is that? Get your glitters out on that one. They're gorgeous, aren't they? So all of that you are getting for £12.50. Brilliant, right? £12.50. That is phenomenal. Now, I was never an advocate of digital crafting because I like to go into the shop, pick up the paper, smell it, and then I learnt a lesson. And Diane said to me one day, everything is printed somewhere, Mel. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You are right. And when we started to bring these out, I made a statement that I never ever thought I would say. And that was, I am not buying any more Stamperia or Graphic 45 papers because ours are as good. And instead of having, you've got a favourite and you have to buy, well, I did, 4 or 5 or 6 pads to get that paper a few times. You can print this off when you want, in the size that you want, on the medium that you want, and you don't need to store it because it's all digital, so you can just download it as and when you want it. You could digitally cut one image out of one paper and put it into another paper. So your creativity is boundless, limitless when it comes to things like this. So if you wanted that one, it was Shop Fantasy. And it's £12.50 and you'll still get your discount off that. Now then, this is really different. I love that. Look at that image. What a great image. The detail in these is extraordinary. If you love your astrology or your astronomy, you're into your star signs, etc., how striking are these? That's magnificent. Do you know what this would work well with? The tarot card USB that we brought you. That would be lovely with that. And then look at these. That owl. Turn that way around. This is when we started to do landscape for you. How gorgeous. That on the front of a card is absolutely wonderful. Isn't it? That. Now that reminds me of the Kingdom in the Sky quirky bird that we did. We had a die like that, didn't we? These are great. That hair is beautiful. Oh, I won't be able to choose. I don't think I think I'd have to have all of them. Oh, wait up, we've got other sides. Oh, they've got a bit creased, haven't they? Somebody's put those away. Look at the state of that. Is it a different one? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, just working on one side. That makes it better. I do think we should take all these papers off and actually use them. Or we could do them as a giveaway.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Packs we do them one
Yeah. Look at all these. How gorgeous are these? If you love your celestial, then this is great. This one is Shop Star. We'll get you that one. Fabulous, aren't they? I love these with the florals on. I think these are absolutely delightful. Let me just turn it to that way for you. It's a landscape. Now our Lily will be fussy cutting those flowers out.
Oh, absolutely.
And cutting out her in a dress. They're fabulous, aren't they? Right, next one. Oh, these are amazing. That is incredible. Look at that as a piece of artwork. Do you know, we found out the other day that there are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on the planet Earth. How incredible is that? Makes you feel like a grain of sand, doesn't it? Look at that. Fantastic. Now, if you've got a scan and cut, you could scan that image in. So put that image on your mat, take a piece of acetate, put it over the top and tape it at the bottom, okay? Then you get a black Sharpie pen or a permanent marker and you draw around there. So you don't do the thorax of the butterfly, you leave that bit and then you do this wing and you do that. And then you put a piece of white card in between this image and the acetate and you scan it in. So all it will see are your drawn lines. And then when you've got that cutting file, you take the acetate and the card away and ask it to cut, and then you'll be able to lift those butterfly wings. It's a really cool technique. So you've got all of those and all of these. That's lovely. There isn't a bad one in there at all. Look at that fox. That with your foil pen on would look absolutely magnificent. So that's your Shop Star. We'll get you that one. Right, Lily, I think what we'll do is do a Pictionary now,
Oh, yeah.
because we are going to do Pictionary in this hour, and whoever wins, we're going to do 2, but we'll have 1 winner at the end. We'll win 500 points. Right, shall I go first?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Look at Snoop. Ooh, just give Snoop a quick stroke as I walk past.
Oh.
Right, chick. Ready? Okay, right. Right, okay. I actually think even I can do this. If you saw my drawing yesterday.
Oh, what was it?
Oh gosh, I can't even remember it was that bad.
Oh, dear.
It was I can't remember, actually. That's surprise, surprise.
A rabbit.
It was a rabbit, yes
Oh,
it
dear.
was.
You seem to get all the animals. What did you have the other day? A mouse?
A mouse that looked like a bear. Not going to lie. That's it.
This is looking good.
Oh, bear with. Oh, and a bit skewed, isn't it? There you are. So I can draw that. I'm all right at that bit. There you are.
Yeah.
Shall we let's go fly one? A song there somewhere, isn't there? There you go. Right, get your words in, and then we'll pick a winner at the end. Let's say hello to a few of you, shall we? Because I've just done a lot of talking. Oh, there's loads of you watching.
Oh,
Barbara
hello.
B, Wendy Corbett, Sandra Little, Chris Biggs, thank you for joining us. We've got Veronica with us. Glad Amanda is out of hospital and recovering. Give my best wishes to Diane as well. Absolutely, we're passing it all on for you. Doreen, Sheila, Anila's with us this morning. We've got Leslie, we've got Marion with us. Daphne's with us. Morning, Amber and Ethan. Hello again, lovely Mel and lovely Lily. Hi. We've got Karen with us. We've got Linda. Pam's with us. I've been watching since 8 a.m. but not able to say hello until now. Oh, that's unusual, Pam. We've got Chrissy with us. We've got Daphne. Yes, Mel, I just go to ask you if that was a picture of the lovely Lowen. My goodness, it looks like her. God bless her in heaven. I know, right? Doesn't it? It gives me chills. Look, I've literally got goosebumps. She was so beautiful, honestly, and a wonderful human. Alan says, don't forget you also get free tickets as well as Highlight Craft member, Highlight Craft member, which I did when I went to Doncaster Live in July for the first time and loved it. I know you did, didn't you? Enjoyed it. We've got Daphne with us. We've got Wendy Corbett with us. We've got Lynn. Wendy Fair, can we use Minecraft Studio to use the embossing tool for all of these as well? Yes, you can. Lily, these.
Oh, yes.
With the embossing tool. Good shout.
Yes.
Absolute good shout, yes. I know, right? Oh, they're going to be amazing. Tim said, I bought the SVG tattered lace deal yesterday. I managed to download them all. The ones I've seen are just amazing. Thank you, Highlight Crafts. Amanda will go. I'll channel her. You're welcome. Got Angie with us, Diane, Jane, Aileen, Carol. We've got David with us. We've got Faye, Snowy, Terry Kim and Ria. Thank you ever so much. Right, Pictionary. Shall we do a demo?
Shall we?
Let's do a demo. We'll break it up and then we'll carry on going through these downloads.
Now, we always talk about them being rice papers, and rice papers refers more than anything the way they're designed.
I'm really sorry. I've got
dear.
instructions
Oh,
from
blimey,
my
this is serious.
producer. I need to show you these, and she's right because I was going to start with these.
I didn't even realise they're on the show, Mel.
Well,
wow.
You're
That's
going
exciting.
to get these packs that have got 6 pre-printed in-house rice papers with all these gorgeous designs on. So you've got all of these, and you get each one of these you're getting twice. Now, this isn't $17.99. This is part of a big bundle that is $17.99. So you get all of those designs twice. You get 2 packs. You then get these designs twice. And I like you get 2 because if you want to cover your MDF with them, you'll probably need 2 of a sheet. So you've got these. Now these are pre-printed, and because they're printed on the same printers as our fabric is printed, the ink won't bleed on these at all. Not at all. So you've got all of those twice. So that already is 24 rice papers. Love it when we do deals like this. I get proper excited. Then you're also going to get this set twice. Sorry, I'm making a proper mess of this, Laura. I'm really sorry, darling.
I was just thinking.
Oh no, it's all right. I'll put them back together while Amber's. Well, Amber, Amber's not demonstrating. Lily's demonstrating. I am definitely ready for a day off. I'm not going to lie. Look at this. We talked about stitched.
Looks like it's being coloured with coloured pencils, that one.
It does. It's great, isn't it?
Beautiful.
And that one, you're getting 2 sets of that, and then you're also going to get 2 sets of this one. And all of those, so 6 8's 48 rice papers, pre-printed for $17.99 before your discount. Should be $79.92. Look at these. How gorgeous are these? Think about all those glass plates. Think about your candles. Think about all of those different techniques that David's taught you with rice paper. How special are these? $17.99 is going to get you 48 pre-printed rice papers right now. Shop bundle. Do not miss out on that deal. That is phenomenal. Right, Lily, sorry about that.
That's
Over
all
to
right.
you.
That's amazing, that,
You don't want to miss out on those, do
It's a
you?
little bit exciting. Get those in your basket, that's for sure. Right, back to rice papers, or perhaps not rice papers, because although we do call them rice papers, that's just referring more than anything to the way that these are being designed. So if we take, for example, this gorgeous little design here, which is from your shop star, it's about the layers. So rice papers is all about those layers. You've got your background, your midground, your foreground, all those textures, all that beautiful detail, which gives you the most stunning piece of artwork.
Sorry, Lily, I've got to pause you again. I'm really sorry. I hate being that presenter. 25% of the pre-printed rice papers are now allocated and in people's baskets. Please don't miss out on these. This is, I'm going to say this. I know we've got the scissors on as a deal of the day. This is my deal of the day. My
Mel's
personal deal of the day. Don't miss out on these. If David was here, he would be crying in a corner.
It's a good job. That's probably why we've done it, because we know he's in holiday mode, so we can do it.
He's in holiday mode, so we won't be
We're safe.
watching.
We're safe, thank goodness for that. We don't. No, anyone who's watching at home, please don't tell David, because our guts will be for garters, quite frankly. We don't want that.
Somebody will say it. Somebody will
Please,
tell him.
nobody, please.
They will.
Or just buy it so it all disappears, so we can pretend it never happened.
$17.99. I mean, come on.
Can't go wrong, can you? That
Brilliant.
is crazy, crazy value. Right, back to our downloads. Now, when it comes to card making, these downloads, yes, Snoop, they are brilliant. Snoop, oh, Snoop's telling us 35%'s gone.
Okay,
Oh,
35%.
dear. Thank you, Snoop, keeping us updated.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, Snoop is Amber's little dachshund. And he's proper grumpy when he wants to be, because he wants to be picked up and carried around all the time.
Can't
So if
blame
you hear
him.
this, it's not us.
It's not our bellies, we're not hungry.
No,
it's
not
our little
yet.
Snoop. So, thank you, Snoop. For card making, these are brilliant. So all we've done with these, and I tend to do this quite a lot when I'm doing my card making with my rice papers, I tend to print 2 to a page. So when you cut those out, it gives you about an A5 design. Now, just taking one of these gorgeous designs from our shop star, which is those lovely stargazing rice papers. He loves this one, doesn't he? He likes to let himself know.
Proper
Hello,
growling.
Snoop, you all right? He wants to do a bit of
That's
crafting, that's all it
fabulous.
is. Let's do a little bit of crafting. So then we've got our design in A5. Now that's even without taking it into Minecraft Studio. That's literally just on your printer settings. You can change how many you fit onto a page.
55%.
Wow. Wow, you're going to have to be
You need to
super,
be
super
quick.
quick.
Shop bundle, you're getting 48 rice papers for $17.99 before you discount.
That's crazy.
Do not
value.
miss out on that. I
Crazy,
will
crazy.
recap them after this deal, if there's any left.
Gosh, yeah, I'm going to have to be
I don't
quick.
think
Good job,
there
it's a
will
quick
be.
demo, isn't it? Right, so when it comes to your mats and layers, all I've done is I've just had a little look at that design and I've chosen one of those colours to pick out as a mat and layer. So whatever colour you choose, whether it's going to be the lovely pink that you've got in those florals, whether it's that gorgeous blue that you've got there, or even that purple, whatever colour you choose for that mat and layer, it will draw your eye into that particular area and really make a focus. So you can see there, picking out that blue really does draw your eye to those beautiful blue flowers and that lovely almost like wash of blue that you've got in the background there.
It also completes your design triangle,
Doesn't it just?
because
Doesn't
that
it
blue
just?
in the bottom corner now makes sure that that blue is tied in.
Absolutely.
Clever,
so
isn't it?
everything, it's very much like if you went to an art gallery, if you looked at all those beautiful old paintings, you'd never see just a painting just hung on the wall.
No.
You just wouldn't. They would always be in a frame. That frame, apart from looking quite fancy, it draws your eye in. It just keeps your eye within that frame. Instead of your eye wandering off left, right and centre, it all keeps it within that frame. And mats and layers are pretty much the same idea as that. It's like a framing device. So all I do for that one is I make sure that I've got my fold on the right hand side. That was Snoop saying, why is your fold on the left hand side? Don't worry, Snoop, it's on the right way now. I just pop that on there.
Don't apologise,
Not
Amber.
you,
It's
Amber.
it's making my day, this. I love it.
We like a bit of audience participation, so thank you, Snoop. I just stick that together, of course, using my DIY Doctor double-sided tape. And knowing me, of course, I print another one, do a bit of decoupage. But that is how easy it is for your A5 cards. But perhaps you like doing your smaller cards. So once again, taking that same gorgeous download, your stargazing. This time I printed 4 to a page. So it's about A6 in size.
And you just do that at your print settings, don't you?
Absolutely, yes. It's super easy. So it's literally when you click on print, you can just change your settings to instead of 100% or fit to page, you're going to choose 4 to a page or 2 to a page or 8 if you're doing gift tags. Once again, picking out that beautiful blue as that matte and layer, and that will just sit perfectly onto your A6 card. How lovely is that? Can you imagine as your craft stand, you've got a variety of different styles and sizes, but you created that in literally less than 5 minutes. And that's with your gorgeous stargazing. I'll quickly show you one more using that beautiful Frost and Fantasy. So we're going to use actually the same colours of mats and layers this time round, because we're picking out that beautiful frosty blue once again. So we've got that gorgeous design that we printed at A5, so 2 to a page. Trim that down. Isn't that stunning? And that little bit of mirror just gives you that little extra special touch that just makes it pop that little bit more when it catches in the light.
If you haven't got that mirror, you could use a blue pen.
Absolutely.
On a piece of white card or just around the actual picture itself.
Certainly
But it makes such a difference. When I went to America to do the scrapbooking course, it completely changed the way that I taught scrapbooking when I came back. And one of the best tips they gave us was so if you've got a picture of a little girl with a yellow flower in her hair, and the story is about the yellow flower, you would mat it on yellow. If the story was about the little girl, you would mat it on her skin tone, a piece of card that matched her skin tone so that you saw her face first. It's one of the best design tips I could ever share with you, and it makes such a difference. And funnily enough, this time last year at the NEC, I had 2 ladies come over and they said to me, I want to just say thank you for the tip that you gave us 10 years ago about the scrapbooking and the matting and layering with the different colours. 10 years on, that's how much impact it had on them. And I was just like, yeah, that's fabulous. And these for scrapbooking would be great.
Absolutely brilliant.
Wouldn't they?
Because with this one, you can imagine you could fit, if you obviously printed it a little bit larger, perhaps A4, if you've got your A3 printer as well, you could use that. You've got space up there for a photo, for a sentiment, for your journaling. That's what I love about our rice papers as well. They're not over-designed, because sometimes you can see the most beautiful designs, but they're not craftable. All you've got is an image. There's no way you can take that. Whereas with our designs, we like to give you a little bit of space to craft. You've got that scope, whether you're adding things like your journaling, your sentiments, your foiling, whether you're going to go in with your glitters, your decoupage, you've got that ability to take these to that next level if that's what you want to do, but quick and easy. It's just the strength of the design that makes these. Aren't they stunning?
They're great, aren't they?
That is just outstanding. I'd have that on my wall any day of the week.
If you make and sell for charity, this is going to be the best. And you'll get 4 cards out of one A4 sheet, or 2 out if you're doing them in A5. So when you're making for charity or to sell, doesn't really make any difference. You want the cost of it to be as little as possible. This is an incredible way of getting phenomenal artwork, but really inexpensively. Now I need to tell you, Snoop's telling you,
Snoop's letting us know.
85% of our pre-printed rice papers are now allocated. So if I'm just going to flick through these for you again, you're going to get all of these that I'm about to show you twice for $17.99. These on your glass plates are going to look absolutely fabulous. Now these are pre-printed on our printers in-house, so the ink will not move. These are fabulous. Sets of coasters, all those different techniques that David's done with you with rice paper. All you need is your matte decoupage glue. You can aqua stone over the top of them and give them that enamel finish. But look how amazing these are. They're gorgeous indeed, Snoop.
Snoop agrees. That's
He
for
does
sure.
agree. So you're getting those twice. He's brilliant, isn't he? I love him. It's like our Beau at home. If he's being naughty and you tell him off, he proper answers you back. He's like, and then he apologises by bringing you a little bone biscuit.
Oh, just
I
what
know
you want.
he does. He's brilliant.
Thank you.
All of these you're getting twice as well. Me and my hands at the moment, I definitely need a day off. Look at these with the clover. How gorgeous is that? Your birds in flight with that layer on layer on layer of detail. Look how wonderful these are. Your boxes, you know, if you want to make your own gift boxes, these are fabulous for that as well. So you get those twice. You then get these twice. Bear with. Look at these. How gorgeous are these? There we are. There's always one that's upside down. That is my favourite. I love the colours in that, the anemones. Then you've also got this one with a very soft watercolour finish to it. This, look at it, it looks like it's been stitched. Look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? Great artwork. Then you've got the watercolour, florals, and then another one. Now those two would coordinate perfectly together on one project. So we've tried to give you ones that are in a theme. Okay, so you've got all of those twice. And then you're also going to get all of these twice. So you've got your beautiful blues in there, your soft, really feminine watercolours, anemones. I always want to go do do.
Me
do,
too.
do, do.
Glad it's not just me.
Anemones. do, 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 do. There you go. And you've got your roses all the time, every time. I love this with that cornflower blue background. That is a little bit Kath Kidston-esque,
It is, isn't it?
Isn't
I used
it?
to have a bag like that.
I have a bag like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one as well, you're getting those twice. Shop bundle, all 48 pre-printed rice papers for no, we went a little bit of an octave higher then, did our Snoop? I know Snoop. $17.99. I love him. All gone.
Oh.
All allocated.
Oh, dear.
Please make sure that you're checking your baskets out. Don't want anybody to miss out on those. Right, let's move on to this. This is gorgeous. Look at that image. How fabulous is that? When I retire, I'm going to go and live in there.
I was going to say, could you imagine you living there now?
A quirky, isn't it?
Yeah.
When I started my brand Quirky Bird, someone said to my husband, "Why Quirky Bird?" He looked at me and went, "Are you serious?"
Have you met
Exactly, right? And it's ironic because I used to work behind a bar on a Friday, Saturday night, and the one thing I really don't like it really annoys me, is when a man calls his girlfriend or his wife a bird. And I used to go, "We don't have feathers, we don't sit on a perch, and we don't fly in the sky." So the irony was that I called myself the Quirky Bird, just because that used to drive me crazy. I'd have a proper tell them off. Don't like it. Look at these. If you've got a fairy tale, if you love somebody that loves that fairy tale, that is gorgeous.
The way he's
Look
got
at
the
that
ivy.
stag.
It's
That would
incredible.
work brilliantly for Christmas, wouldn't it?
would.
Isn't it magnificent?
I can see a face in one of those trees.
Whereabouts?
The one second from left, just behind his backside.
This one.
No, the one on the right of it.
This one.
I don't know if it's from where I'm stood, but I can see a face
Yes,
quite clearly.
here.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you can see that. I do that on the towels in Stephanie's bathrooms.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I can see all sorts in them. Random. Look at that. Now, those on the front of a card are
they're
just going to
beautiful.
sell that. Rapunzel. They've got someone who loves Tangled. Have you seen that film?
Yes.
Isn't
Yeah,
it brilliant?
Yeah.
It's brilliant, that film. Might watch that again tomorrow, actually. You've got your little ones in here, and then my favourite pumpkin. Then you're also going to get this little lot, that dragon.
oh.
Look at him. It's like, what do you mean you're waking me up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go outside? That's the look Betty gives me.
Oh.
Stephanie's Dalmatian when I wake her up too early. Or I won't give her food. She sulks like a good one, that one, I tell you. She's a little madam. Then you've also, I love her though because she's sassy. That is gorgeous. That on a piece of MDF.
Gosh, that'd be
Wouldn't
lovely.
it? Once upon a time, front of a book.
Yeah, oh, that'd be perfect on a journal, on a
Right?
diary.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. Then you're also going to get all of these That, if you love your Beauty and the Beast,
Oh, it's beautiful.
how stunning is that?
That, if you cut away, if you printed out two, on the front one, if you cut away where the bell jar is, added acetate behind, and then had it an aperture, now that would look gorgeous.
Great. Or you
I
could
might
print
need
it
to do
on
that.
printable acetate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Couldn't you? Look at these. How soft and gentle are these? That.
I don't know what it is, but I love
don't
it.
know what it is, but that's coming to live with me because I think it's
Oh, it's
brilliant,
fabulous.
right?
It's got long nails as
It's
well.
like something out of
me.
Harry Potter,
It is.
isn't it?
I'd love
I
to
love
know what
it. And there's
is.
the Phoenix
Mhm.
up there. Yeah, if you love your fantasy, these are great. And we've knocked the price down from $29.99. Each one of these have got 60 designs. So from $29.99. Right, so here's the thing. We bring you the mini downloads at $9.99 for 15 images. For £2.51 more, you're getting another 45 designs today. Why would you not? That's brilliant value for money, isn't it? Look at these. Look at the fairy wings. Imagine those with all your glitters and your frost on there. Now, I do know that there is a product arriving from Cadence that makes acetate look on glass look like frost.
Ooh.
So that around the outside edge over one of these. I mean, I presented these shows and it's like I've never seen them before because there's so much detail in them. They're absolutely magnificent. But the hardest thing to get right is faces. And we've absolutely nailed them. They are glorious. Then you've got this one. Again, some of these you could use for Christmas. We've also taken on board what you were asking us and done some landscape ones. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And look how gentle. It's like a smiling look.
Yeah.
Isn't she? Beautiful. But look at the detail in the wings there. I mean, these are just exceptional quality. Even that. You can imagine that would have been the room where Sleeping Beauty was sleeping with all the thorns, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then look, that's the inside of my house when I retire. Look at that one.
There it is. It's even in a book.
That's the back garden.
Oh,
It's got a bit out of hand.
needs to do a bit of gardening, I think, Mal.
Yeah, I don't do gardening.
Not me either.
I like a really tidy garden, but it bores me. My mum and dad used to love it. I'm like,
It's not my thing.
And then look at these. So I'm just going to lift this up for you. Look at her face.
Oh, isn't she gorgeous?
Now that for a bridesmaid card is glorious, isn't it? Look at the globe there. You could use that as a snow globe if you wanted your snowflake stickers onto it, couldn't you? Print it on acetate. Think about all those different mediums that we bring you. That is lovely. Yeah, there isn't a bad one, is there?
No.
Oh dear.
Good job you're getting them all,
But
isn't it, really?
you would get two for the price that you would, and a bit for the price that you would normally pay for one. Amber, I need you to look at the telly, love. It's gone off. I don't know. We need to just get this sorted out because it drives me crazy. I need to get Carl to have a look at it. Oh, Lily, can you just hold these boards up while I move these, please? Gone down the back. Oh, they have got stuck down the back. Right, now then, these are different and I love these. The number one reason for scrapbooking is travel, your holidays. This is perfect. So look at these, all architectural. These are great for men's cards as well, aren't they? They're fabulous. But if you've been to somewhere, like maybe you've been to Venice, look at that, perfect. Maybe you love your music. Here, look at these, the books, the columns, all of this beautiful, beautiful architecture. These would be great for your mixed media. This is absolutely perfect for putting these on canvases, adding your stencils and your pastes and your spritzers and all of that wonderful product that we bring you. You're serious. Oh, yesterday, Amber, do me a favour, we have a look, see if that deal is still on with the Sirius, and you bought the Sirius paste with the discount and they got the 2 packs of Artsy Stones free. If you got that deal yesterday, I'm hoping it's still on that price, because if you did, so the Sirius paste is a structure paste that if you lift the stencil vertically, so you don't peel it back, you lift it vertically, you can get it about that thick coming off a canvas. So if you layer it up, honestly, it's a brilliant product. And then when there was Hochanda and Create and Craft and Imagination Crafts was on Hochanda, the one product I was jealous of were the artsy stones, because they're little bits of they're plaster balls that you can drop into that paste. If you saw the show with myself and David yesterday, where he stenciled it through a stencil, can we add it to the show? Where you stencil through with your paste, and then you put your paste onto, you pasted it piece, so you print this off, put it into a A4 box, pour your stones all over it, your artsy stones, tip it off, and then take the lid and press the lid on so it pushes those stones into that paste. That is the perfect product to go with that. If we're going to put it on the screen for you, we're going to put it on the show, and then we'll bring it up for you. It was a silly, silly price, because you weren't paying at all for those artsy stones. So you're getting all of those. Look at these. If you're somebody that loves to, but look at that. An invitation to a masked ball.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Gorgeous, aren't they? Shop paste. All right, so you're getting, wow, you're getting $2.99 off the paste, and then you're not paying for either of the artsy stones. If you've never used them, get them. They're blinking brilliant and pushed into paint. It looks like, it's not needle felting, is it? Yeah, needle felting. No, it's not. What's it called? That I had a kit on the other day from Creative. The punch needle. It looks like that. It's amazing. Or a candlewick bedspread. Do you remember those? It looks like that. They're stunning. That, for a bride, is beautiful. And then look at this with the masquerade ball. Oh, I love this collection. I don't think I did this one with David. I need this. Look at these. Aren't they great? Look at that rose. Already gilded for you. Now, we also have a show on Monday with our lovely Stephanie, where she's got the pearlescent paints back in, enhancing those with this. Look at that. Looking out over the roofs of the city. Oh, I love this. This is right up my street. Love that. Right, so if you want that one, that is Shop Pillar, £12.50. And then our final one, I'm just going to move these across. Oh, another Pictionary. Yes,
oh, gosh,
let's do another Pictionary while I'm sorting these out.
Right.
And then, yes, Snoop.
Yes. So
Thanks for letting us know.
Right, one last look at this little beauty here. There we go.
Right.
Oh, this cloth isn't easy to use, is it?
Oh, gosh. Too little for this. Right, Lily, you ready? Are you off?
Right, I'm just rubbing yours out.
Okay. Right, let's see what Lily's going to go. We're going to give 500 points away.
Wow.
So make sure you get your guesses in, please. Sarah Jane says, Mel, if you lived in a house like that, you could afford a gardener. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You could use the Cadence Sparkle varnish on the wings. Yes, you could. Terry Kim says, I'm with you there. Oh, that's the other one, Pauline. Yeah, the wife. Like the dog or the cat. Yeah, don't do that in front of me. You'll get told off. I hate that.
It's turned out a bit wonky, I'm not going to lie. But
no, we get what we are. We get what it is.
You get what you're given. And that's what you get. Like, geez, wonky, that, isn't it? Blimey, I think I need to adjust my eyes.
Oh, dear me.
Stay like that in the middle.
You're like Betty. I'm going to start calling you Betty because you're sassy. I love that.
Started off so well. Look at that.
Do you know what, Lily? That's a lot better than I could have done.
Oh, well.
Let's put it that way.
I hope you guys at home can get it from that. Fingers crossed. We've got a very sort of outdoorsy theme, haven't we, today? Between the two.
Alan says, I went for a meal with my friend and I had Copilot on my laptop and it ordered my meal by mistake.
I'm not going to lie, I'm not Copilot.
I don't know either.
God, it's not just me. I bet it's some techie thing.
It might be like an Alexa but on your laptop.
Oh, blimey. Alan, what did it order you? Is it anything good?
It was good. Right now then, we also have some other downloads for you of rice paper backgrounds that you can print yourself. Look at these. Now these are crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh no, I need to do the next one. Bear with, sorry.
Oh, this one's beautiful. We need to do this.
Right, look at this.
There's hedgehogs and all sorts in this.
Look at this. Look at these. Look at him.
Oh,
I love that. Now, I'll tell you what, your 2 red robins with these.
Oh, perfect.
You do 2 to a page or 4 to a page. I'm going to start a trend of sending postcards.
We need to bring
So
that
4
back.
on a
I used to
page,
love
we need to do
postcards.
that. I think we need to do that with some of these. Look at how gorgeous these are. ATCs,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Artist
absolutely.
trading cards. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? Then you've got all of these. Oh, I love that robin.
See, that could be for Christmas.
Absolutely love that robin. Yeah, it could, absolutely could. Aren't they glorious? Oh, I love them. Sometimes, well, Sam will come down and he'll go, what do you think? Are they all right? And me and David are like, are they all right? They're amazing. Look at these. Oh, look at the hairs.
Oh, they're lovely. I love the jam. Isn't the jam fabulous? The
Make your own
shine.
jam.
Oh, brilliant.
Right.
Your labels.
Absolutely.
8, 6 or 8 to a page, little label.
PET sheets, stickers for your labels.
Yes.
Look at those.
Oh, yes.
Aren't they great? Then we go into this one. You will spend the best part of an hour sitting here looking at these papers when you
Absolutely.
download them.
And then you'll
'cause
go
they
back
really
to
are
look again,
exquisite.
and you'll notice things that you've never seen before. Well, I'm exactly the same as you, Mel. I've seen all these before. I've crafted with them all, and every time I look, I see something different. It's
I know.
amazing.
They're brilliant, aren't they?
Get so much. It's
They
incredible.
are absolutely incredible. Each one of these has 60 designs. They should be $29.99. We're doing them for £12.50 before your discount, which is amazing. And you'll still get your points. Look at that. Yeah, you need those. They're great. Right, let's have a quick look through these, because these are mini collections. So we brought you these quite a while ago now. That is one of my favourite ever rice papers that we've ever done. The collage in that image is magnificent. I'll tell you what, Lily, if you want something to fussy cut, print that off a few times,
Oh my
because
gosh.
that's amazing,
I'd be
isn't
in
it?
the element, Mel.
You would,
I'd
wouldn't
be
you?
occupied for a good few hours.
You would. So you've got all of those, and then some that are very feminine. And those two are £6.50.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it gets better.
On that, look at all those. Christmas. Oh, I like these.
They're a bit different, aren't they?
They're amazing. Look at those.
Print those off in black and white. Use your alcohol pen. Pick out a few details in colour.
Yeah.
That would look rather
Well,
nice.
they do them, don't they? Those big paintings where they just have the London
Yes.
bus painted red, don't they?
They're fabulous.
It's very clever. So those two, shop one, the word one, please, £6.50, and you're still going to get your discount off that. Couldn't give you much more, could we? Then we've got another one for you, shop, and then the word two. Look at these,
These are beautiful.
aren't they? This one is one that I used on the Pretty and Purposeful SVG cutting craft Orient when I made all those projects. And that one.
Oh, they're stunning.
Now we can add our gilding into it and all of that. All of these, if you got your Eastern elements on that crazy deal yesterday, these would work with those as well as an alternative. And then you're also going to get all of those as well. That one is shop and then the word two, £6.50. And then, see, I love a bit of steampunk. Look at these. How fabulous are they? They're brilliant, aren't they? Now, if you took these into Minecraft Studio, you could digitally cut that out, or cut that out with the roses, or cut the car out. You saw David do it the other day with the big Father Christmas, and he cut round them and then made them into stickers. You could do them and print them off, either scan them into your scan and cut or fussy cut them, whichever. So once you've cut them out, so if you're going to do it with a scan and cut, once you've digitally cut those out, and you've got them on your screen in Minecraft Studio, print that off, turn it black by taking the brightness right over to the left, and then that will create your cutting file. So then what you can do when you recall that cutting file is break it into individual elements, group them together, scan that piece in or that piece in if you've done the balloon, and then you can have your embellishments from the papers. That's how clever having a scan and cut is, because you can isolate areas in Minecraft Studio and then create a cutting file for your scan and cut. It's phenomenal. And then you're also going to get all of these as well. 50 rice paper designs for £6.50. That's mad, right? 13 pence per design.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That you can print
But
out
these
limitless times.
unlock your dreams. Think about bringing that one in and adding one of the princess ones in, right? That on the front of a journal with a lock and a little key would be fantastic, wouldn't it? And then look at these all the way through. All this level of detail that we go to is extraordinary. Now, I'm just going to get Lily to flick through what she did before, because we've had a lot of people say, oh, they're quite big for cards. Yeah, they are. They don't need to be, because you can make them smaller at your print settings. And the way to do it is to just, when it says copies per page, tell it that you want 2 or 4 or 8 or however many you want. It's a brilliant way of doing it. So I'm going to get Lily to just go through. Oh, Alan says, the co-pilot ordered a 3-course meal with champagne and we only wanted roast duck and rice.
Oh dear.
Oh, you got a champagne. I bet that was a bit...
Blimey, mate.
Yeah.
Naughty co-pilot. Not that we know what co-pilot is, but I'm sure it's something tacky. That's probably why we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. It's a bit cheeky that though, isn't it? Champagne. Blooming heck.
I know, it costs you.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Right, so if you want to create your A5 cards, all we've done is, you could create a card from scratch using your A4 card scored in half. Or if you do have your pre-made, then you can absolutely be doing it that way as well. So that's scored in half to create us our A5 card base. Then all I've done with one of our beautiful Nature's rice papers here, I've printed 2 to a page, so it's about A5 in size. I've just trimmed it down ever so slightly smaller so it will fit onto that A5 card blank. And then I've just chosen one colour that's within that design, something that I want to create a feature and almost like a focal point of. So I've picked out those beautiful pink roses that you've got there. And I've just taken a piece of pink card that's about matching that colour. I've cut it up to about 1/8 of an inch larger than that piece. I tend to go for quite thin mats and layers because it gives you a really lovely, elegant look and feel to your projects. It gives that lovely touch of finesse, and that will just go into the centre of your card base. As simple as that. It's card making done in minutes. For making and selling, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. And that's just one of your designs from that gorgeous Nature's rice paper. Conversely, taking the same download here, but this time we've printed a different design. This time it's 4 to a page, so it's about A6 in size. We've then got an A6 card base, same colour of coloured cardstock here, just with that thin border. Once again, picking out those lovely pink colour tones within your florals. And that is another card, an A6 card this time, good to go. So for your A5s and your A6s, you're losing none of the detail just by fitting either 2 to a page or 4 to a page. And you can be doing exactly the same with all of your designs that we've got for you on this show, whether it's going to be that lovely nature collection that we've just used there, whether it's going to be a Frost and Fantasy. Once again, printing 2 to a page, so it's about A5, choosing a colour for your mat and layer, and you've got a beautiful card ready to go. And then we've done the same with another design. This time it's 4 to a page, so it's about A6, and it gives you that gorgeous design. Or how about using some of your stargazing? So I'll move those out the way. We're actually going to use the same colourways to mat and layer to pick out those lovely blue colour tones that you can see in that paper there. And you've got another 2 cards within minutes. That is how easy it is to work with your rice papers. It doesn't have to be about your messy crafting, about your mixed media. It doesn't even have to be about the rice papers that you're printing onto. You can print any of these designs, whether it's going to be big, large, small, it's completely up to you. You can print onto whatever medium you've got in your crafty stash. Anything that will go through your printer, from your rice papers to your cardstock, to your papers, to your vellums, to your acetates, all those surfaces, you can print these on and do your card making as well as your mixed media. And that's what makes every single one of these such great value for money at £12.50. That could be £12.50 for 60 of your card toppers, which is phenomenal of value for money. Goodness me, this hour has once again flown by. I won't be so demanding and say we need more time. I did try that in the last hour and I got a no back, so I'll just say we've got a couple of minutes left in this hour. Coming up next, we've got Ian and Mel are going to be in. Ian's bringing us some lovely, fantastic, brand new products from the Crafty Witches. But before we end this show, we've got a winner's draw. So, Pictionary early on, Mel's picture was a kite, mine was a rainbow. But who's going to win those 500 points? Let's have a little look who it's going to be. Diane, congratulations, Diane. Look out for a message from us as to how you can claim your prize. It's been lovely to spend the last 3 hours with you. We've had a blast. We've had a fantastic 3 hours. I have to say, at 8 o'clock feels like days ago now, but we've had a lot of fun, that's for certain, and the fun doesn't stop there. We've got another 2 live hours lined up for you on this Saturday morning. Like I say, Crafty Wishes are coming up next, and then the final show, we've got a super exciting one. We've got a little bit of a Saturday treat because we're bringing you another hour of Scan and Cut. I know Mel has got some incredible education lined up for you at 12 o'clock. So make sure you stay tuned. Too many S's in that sentence, couldn't quite get that one out. Check those baskets out and make sure you join Mel and Ian in about 5 minutes time for the Crafty Witches. Until then, take care, happy crafting. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.